let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. And he has this shot all the way down to the 29-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. On the move, headed right. A good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, Hurts. Headed out right. He can run it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Elliott connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal and he'll take 3.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, rep, check, smash. Black 40. Hey, blue. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's go. Cut.
2nd and 10 now. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as it begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set, cut. 33, yellow. Cut.
Love from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Blue 32. Red cycle. Set, go.
From the 39. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I can do yours.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Flush out now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making a 9-point advantage. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Broke through the tackle. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Love now on first and 10. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Field flat. Ready. Ready.
Love now. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Strike. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Come on, set. Check Fury. 45. White. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set. Hut. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Lowe. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back for their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for them.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Running right, it's Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts setting up to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Check mega. Here we check.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Love out of the shotgun. He lofts it deep left. That one connects. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Jacob does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Jacobs again. He's in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
14, Eagles 10.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is complete downfield to Smith. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing here, Hurts. All the left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down.
Fight. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. With the clock just about to strike 0, you get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready. 10 black. 52 black. Hut, hut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. It connects down the sideline. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Here we ready.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
Love now to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the pistol, here's Love. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Tight end in motion left. Hurts on 1st down. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 5. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Rumble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. You know, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's able to get this down with a 13.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. It's Hurts once again. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Elliott connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Smith, blue, 32. Hey, green. Ultra.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow, 40, red.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? Great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off 1st down.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Let's cut.
The 42.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, green jack. 50, green. Set.
There's Love to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 red. Trail yellow. Trail green. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Ready.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
6. Down. 52 blue. Blue striker. Ready, ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking risks.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Yellow.
Loves to throw again. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold fight. 97. Set. Ready. Watch out. Black 40. Zoom black. Hey, cross seal. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacob. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Set. Hut. 10 black. Set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Okay, right.
On a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. ready?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second down, Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Gator brings it in on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Eagles up by 6. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. And he's back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a really good play. You know, it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds. Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Black, here we go, set. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Ready. Red, steel, black. Hey, red. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Gives 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good for a Green Bay Packer.
Let's go, red.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Pass punt out right by Golden. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 52 blue.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.